All right, we have 3 hollowed out potatoes into our 13 by 9. We're gonna move that off to the side. I'm bringing in our little Pyrex measuring cup. We're gonna go in with 1/4 cup of that vitamin D milk. Perfect. And I have 1 egg. We're going right in over that milk for this fun little barbecue picnic Tex-Mex recipe. And I'm actually just following the back of our Jiffy corn mix recipe. So I'm gonna go in with that entire box. I saw this vegetarian version of the Jiffy, which I had no idea that the regular Jiffy wasn't vegetarian. So for all the vegetarians out there, just an FYI. And I use that entire box of our vegetarian cornbread. And we're just gonna go ahead and start stirring that just like so. Like I said, this is gonna be an awesome recipe for a good barbecue with a good steak or a pasta salad. Great little side dish. All right, let's get this mixed up. All right, our corn mix is ready. We're gonna move back in our little potato boats, and I'm gonna go in our potatoes with that corn mix. I'm just going to be filling it about halfway in each one of our potatoes. And I'm just doing 3 potatoes. Obviously, if you have more guests, family, friends, you could definitely do more. I only know about 3 people, so this will be perfect. I'm just filling it up halfway before we go in with our freshly sliced jalapenos. I'm just doing 2 or 3 slices per. I like it pretty spicy, so I'm probably gonna do 3 on mine. I mean, look at how gorgeous those are. And the seeds too. That's the spicy part. I always do the seeds. And then some butter. I just kind of cubed up and diced up a little bit of salted butter just to make sure that our potato gets some of that salty goodness alongside our spices. And I like to be very generous with butter, especially with potatoes. I mean, you have to be. And then with that, I'm gonna be coming in with my beautiful habanero jack. As I told you, I like spicy. So I'm gonna go in and kind of just start to stick that into our little cornbread mixture, just like so, alongside our butter and our jalapenos, just to add a little bit of creaminess, extra addition and layer of spice, because sometimes those jalapenos, they don't come off as spicy as others. So I'm going in with that beautiful habanero jack. All right, and then just to add a little bit of sweetness, I have just our traditional Busy Bee honey, because I mean, salty, spicy, sweet is in a delicious combination. So I'm just covering that entire potato just with a thin layer, because a lot goes a little goes a long way. And then with the remainder of our cornbread mix, we're just gonna go ahead and cover all of those yummy and delicious little Tex-Mex cornbread ingredients. Oh my goodness. And just a thin layer. Perfect. And I did have these potatoes already cooked. I just boiled them. You can also bake them. It's totally up to you depending on how you like your potato texture. Perfect. All right, we are going to take our cornbread potatoes into our oven for about 30 minutes at 350. Wow, look at how amazing these turned out. I did stick a little toothpick just to make sure our cornbread is perfectly cooked. I'm gonna go in with like a little kitchen knife, and I'm gonna start just to cut some little seams into our cornbread, just like so, so we can kind of create a little pocket for our next ingredient, which goes amazing with cornbread and potatoes and everything that we're doing so far. I have, of course, our Wolf brand chili with beans, because I am team beans. I already heated this up, and we're just gonna start by placing some of that luscious, delicious chili right into our cornbread, which is stuffed into our potatoes. Team beans for the win. This is the kind of brand that I use and I love. So team beans all the way. And then we cannot have chili without some sharp cheddar. Of course, the dogs are excited. They're running over here because they hear the cheese bag. I love a sharp cheddar. It's a great melting cheese. Good salt too to it. And then with that, I'm gonna come in with some sour cream, Daisy sour cream, of course. Just a small dollop, goes a long way. Boom. Boom, just to kind of cut through all of our spicy, sweet, creamy flavors. It'll be a nice cool off. And then some chopped cilantro. I'm gonna open that puppy up. I mean, cornbread, potatoes, chili. This is the definition of abundance, deliciousness. All right, I'm ready to cut these open. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab, I mean, look at how delicious that looks. I mean, oh, my mouth is watering. I wanna see that inside though, because we have, I know honey, we have those jalapenos, we have that habanero cheddar jack and our cornbread. I mean, ooh, that chili and our potatoes perfectly cooked and all of our beautiful little ingredients on top. Oh, I mean, you could just eat this just like a potato skin if you wanted to. Enjoy.